Hey, what's going on, guys? Messiah1314 here. I'm going to make this video to kind of announce where I'm going to be, going further with my videos. So, in terms of flat Earth videos, I did want to make a sort of like a beginner's one to, show the new people that are just, coming into it something so that's not like bombarding them all at once. Um, but I've decided that there's plenty enough great flat Earth videos out there, especially for the beginners, that maybe I just won't, go into that. Although I will, every now and then, like I do have some videos to prove that, going up to Castle Craig up here, it's a pretty high up elevation, and once you're up there, you look all around, all flat. So, um, anyways, what I did want to do was, I have been asking people, that I, see every day, and I've asked them all the same question, and all of them have given me the same answer. And it's kind of alarming that a lot of people notice, but they're not saying anything or talking about doing anything about it. I mean, what can you really do is what I'm thinking. I would say, I don't know, everyone, collectively combine everything together that, we experience or know, so that way it could be used to help us out in the long run. But now, what I wanted to do was, with this weather stuff, I wanted to kind of, do like a day by day of what the weather looks like, and combine them all at the end of the month, so that way it does like like a time lapse of the 30 days of June and what the sky looked like. So I just want to show you now that the sky, I'm hoping that this camera isn't upside down right now, because last time I did this it did. So this is my third time doing this video. Anyways, as you can see, gray, you know, just a little on my first and second attempt, that was not lit up right there. And to be honest, I'm not sure if that's the sun behind those clouds, because that's usually not where it is when there is no sun. I mean, that's not usually where it is when the sun is out, I should say, and there is no clouds. Merp. Hold on a second, I gotta pause this video real quick. Sorry, I had to open the door for my mama. So yes, these gray clouds have been persistent. They have not gone away. I mean, sure, we've had like a day, but that's all a day of sunlight, and then we're back to this. In the month of May, I want to say that there was probably about five sunny days. Can you imagine that? And all other 26 days are pretty much looking like this. I don't know if tomorrow we're going to end the month with another cloudy, gloomy day. I wouldn't be surprised. But this is the kind of stuff that I hope combining in a video and showing to people will show them, exactly that what's going on isn't natural. Because I know that from when I was a kid and the seasons were changing, I would be excited around this time of year, because that would mean lightning storms, thunderstorms, and a couple of little power outages, so that way you could gather around with your family and flashlights, and maybe even tell a little couple of ghost stories until the lights came back on. But that's not what we get anymore. when I was younger and we used to see clouds like this gray, it was either gonna be rain or we were gonna get, I don't know, a thunderstorm. And lately, we haven't gotten any of those. I think it did drizzle or rain this past week, but not nothing crazy. Not like in the Midwest where I've heard they've been getting hit by some crazy tornadoes. God bless those people. I hope that you know he's there with them in those difficult times. But here, these clouds, we get gray skies like this all the time, and I'm almost certain that if I were to have a drone and fly it above these clouds, I would see nothing but beautiful blue skies, and I almost am certain I would probably see a fleet of airplanes covering the skies on top of all these clouds with even more chemtrails. I think that when the skies are like this is when they go extra hard and drop extra amounts of chemtrails because no one can see them. They're flying high above all this. You think that these clouds right here they're probably at like 20,000, 25,000 tops, okay? Maybe 35,000 feet up, okay? These airplanes are well up into the sky, maybe up in the 65,000, 55,000 feet up, okay? So I'm almost certain that with them being that high up and all this cloud coverage here, we're not going to be able to see them at all, and we won't see all the poison that's just being dropped on us. And it's not good because there's kids. I know so many families in this town, and all of them have kids. My sister has kids. My cousin has kids, like, and they're all in school. Like they're all in their elementary age. So I feel bad that this is what they're seeing because this is not normal. They're gonna grow up thinking that every day is supposed to be cloudy, that this is what normal is. Like, no, it's not. And they're growing up thinking that winters we don't get snow. That's not normal. And I don't know. I haven't really experienced the summer here because last summer I worked a third shift job, so I was sleeping during the day. So I didn't really know how hot it was or not. But from my understanding, I know when I go outside and the sun is out, I don't even have to be out for long. I could be sitting in the car, my arm on the window, and the sun beaming on it, and within minutes it'll feel like a magnifying glass has been put to my arm and the sun is just burning my arm. Okay? And I never used to feel that type of burn that fast. And I know that there's plenty of people out there that are feeling that. But why isn't no one saying anything? I feel that they've kept us so docile. Like we are so easy to control. I mean, honestly, they could just come in right now, tell everyone, you have no more rights, you are our slaves, and everyone would just be like, oh, okay. Like, pfft, no one would fight back. Everyone would literally just give into this shit. And I, for one, would not. I would be in my apartment going down in a blaze of glory because I'll chuck knives. I'll do whatever the fuck I can to stay alive as long as I can. But they are not gonna put no chip in me. No way. They're gonna make that the norm. Haven't you noticed that every single time you use your debit card, it's just, oh, insert your chip. And, they say it's easier, it's better, it's more convenient. Yeah. Then next thing you know, they're gonna be telling you, oh, put this chip inside in between your index finger and thumb there, or your pointer finger and your thumb there, because you could definitely have a lot more access to things a lot easier. Like, people are gonna buy into that so easily. They're just gonna fall into the beast system and not even try to fight it. You know, there's people out in like the I forget what country it is right now, but they are definitely like, um, you know, I've seen employees already being chipped. Oh, and now this is odd. You see how the sun is, now that's the sun right there. How it's bright, but before it was bright over in this direction. Hold on. The sun right now is over here, right? But before it was like really bright up over here. So that's why I was saying that's not usually where the sun is, but now it's bright over here. You know, like I know that that's where the sun is. That's usually the way it goes when it's around this time of day. It's kind of odd though. Oh, and to me that definitely doesn't look like a sun that's 93 million miles away. For all you globetrotters who believe that the frickin' Earth is moving around the sun, no, just the way we see it, the sun is moving. We are not. Just saying. But yeah. So come June, I'm gonna record 7 seconds in the morning, 7 seconds midday, and 7 seconds around, maybe around this time, or around like 8 o'clock at night, just showing what the sky looks like. And then I'm gonna combine them all at the end of the month. So July 1st, I will have a time lapse of what the weather looked like in Connecticut. And once I show it to people, I hope that they'll be able to spare the 10 minutes and 50 seconds it'll take for them to see the 30 days, time lapse. And hopefully it'll raise some brows and, stir up some questions that they must be asked. And I also think that if I find that the video is perfect, I will go to my next town meeting where I'm hoping they might have like an open mic out here too, like I've seen in other states, where I could present a case, and it'll be this. I'm gonna be like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but our skies have been grayed out. NASA themselves have technology to create clouds, so I wouldn't even doubt that they just left that thing on for the past couple of years, and now that's just all the clouds we're getting, because, and then it'll show them the time lapse of the video for the month of June. I really wish I could have done the month of May, because there was a lot of just this grayness everywhere every day. It would have been perfect, but now I'm just gonna do it for the month of June, and I'm thinking that it too will be like this. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus, guys. But yes, that is my plan, and I will be showing any flat Earth proof that I could find. Castle Craig is over there. I do have some videos that I will be presenting that I was over there. Sorry, it's like over there up in those ridges. And looking out, 360 around there. Well, no, probably about like from that point around there, because you can't see behind you over there. But all of that, you're just gonna see it's just all flat, and it's ridiculous. But anyways, like, comment, share. If not, then that's fine, whatever. But at least I'm letting you guys know what my plans are. Okay, everyone take care. Peace.